One of the things we don't talk about that much out of all the years we've been playing Naruto Storm 4 is what the other side of the community looks like. I want to remind y'all every now and again because that's one of the real reasons why I still love this game today. Unlike maybe a lot of you, I still watch so many of the, I like to call them OGs, that have been playing this game from the jump, just watching them evolve and progress with what Storm could do meta-wise, right? One of the things that I decided to never really get into that much is that side of the community again, because I don't know, bro, it pissed me off a lot and I wanted to kind of lay back and, you know what I'm saying, chill. But earlier with me trying to play and show off the boy Sasuke the last, because I really wanted to show off combo cancel and the Team Ultimate that comes with it, I ended up doing it online. I mean, it's saucy. Look at it, you know what I'm saying? But besides all that, I ended up fighting this one guy who played with puppets. And if you don't really know how puppets, I'll show you. Now, characters that have puppets in Storm have always been a very unique character type to fight against, if they know what they're doing, that is. How you fight a puppet is just throwing shuriken constantly to take the puppet down, you know? Take the puppet down as in, you'll see in a second, the puppet's standing up, right? But now it's laying down. Doing that constantly to make sure the puppet is down so you can attack the puppet user is the main strat. But you got things like the counter, and 9 times out of 10 they got a support to help back up the things that they can't, you know, handle, which is offense when the puppet is down. So it's a very patient game that you gotta play to properly win. Otherwise, if you just keep on rushing them, which is pretty much what I did the majority of this, you're gonna find yourself running into issues such as the support and or just the character himself popping the puppet up faster than you can expect. Nevertheless, this fight is kind of what sent me on, I don't know, me wanting to just play other people that are decent at this game. I think I'm just tired, not only of just the basic gameplay this game got to offer, but just me playing like that as well too. That's one thing I never felt like I had to do, which is adapt to the meta that this game had going on. Because I don't know, people liked what I did without doing all that. Now, I do want to say, how I played is very equivalent to the Storm 3 style of playing. There was a game in between Storm 3 and Storm 4, which is called Storm Revolution, but it's so hard to take any fundamentals from that game to this game, because the counter in there was disgusting. We'll talk about that maybe one day, but as of now, I ended up losing this match, but I had so much fun actually being challenged, I decided to hit up my boy Playco, who is arguably one of the best players in this game, and way better than me, just to show y'all what the other side of the competitive spectrum truly looks like. Now, meta or puppet, to each your own, right? That's not really up my alley, more or less, with something I'd want to learn personally, but if I would put the time into this game like that, I'll be looking more so on this scale. Not necessarily like the skill level, but like the meta that he's using. The meta essentially consists of using all your 3 characters as one to add an amount of pressure that if you don't do that in return, you're at an extreme disadvantage. That happened to me at the second tournament I did. The guy who I fought, Mina Hokage, he played with the current meta at the time, which was a lot different than this one for sure, patches and what have you, but because I didn't play it with that, I was at an extreme disadvantage that made it a lot harder for me to possibly come back. Even in this case, you see the health where it's at now, it's possible for me to maybe win if I play 100% perfectly, but I have a lot more room for error otherwise. So essentially, as you see right now, it's all regular shit, right? I gotta wait for him to start getting his bag. How he uses the support as a dash to pressure my guard to have it break a lot faster than if it was just him dashing at it. The constant switches to like confuse me essentially. Switching like that has a lot of pluses to it. Like right there, I did Team Ultimate as a mistake because I was pressured, and the tracking didn't even go right. I didn't even hit him, go straight to hit him at all. In a lot of other cases as well too, you got like me hitting who I think is gonna be him coming at me, but it's really a feint. Bro, there's so much to this tech. I love it. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll invite two people I consider the best in this game to fight. So you can see what that looks like when it's like even to even, you know what I'm saying? But in my case, it's really if I can take a stock off. That's the only goal I can go for. Because I gotta, like, for me to win, I gotta play 100% perfect. Like I gotta predict him to the T. But I haven't played too many people like this, so it's hard for me to even guess what he's about to do next. But if you didn't already know, this is post commentary, so I'm kind of like paying attention to shit happening now too. in hindsight to see what I could have done better. But one of the things that I've been trying to do, just to see if I can do it, is the Afro combo, right? If you've been an OG, you know what that's looking like. It's my up combo with the cancel. Now, there is a big flaw with that people don't really utilize, but you're about to see it sometime soon, I believe, if I can just get in there. I think my thought process at this current point in time is why he has no subs is just to get the Afro combo, but he got his cancels down. Like, he knows his team like the back of his fucking hand, bro. And I just, what do? So, when he hit me with this, I was big sweating, because now his subs are getting back, and it's just like, damn, my only opening is starting to close. If I can just rush him again to make it happen, but then he stops me in my tracks and goes Awakening. Now, I'm terrified of this Awakening for 2 reasons. Pain. Pain has the 2 little assistant supports, as you see right there, that just opens me up for a lot of shit I just don't like. Unfortunately, the 2 stock doesn't look like it's something I can avoid, so I just gotta hold that. So in hindsight, going to change my team actually did the reverse for what I needed to in this situation. So I wanted to pick the full, like, my Hokage team, whatever, but in return, Playco changed his team as well. Now, for me to possibly get close to taking the stock off, even maybe even winning, I need to fight the same team a few times so I can kind of learn what he's doing, right? But him switching into an even more aggressive team than the last, I don't know what to do here. You're gonna see very soon my ankle's about to be snapped in half like Lego. It's crazy. Now, Obito is somebody I really forget about a lot because his tilt works as a dash. So you're dashing with like invincibility low-key, without any chakra. It's fire. Like, I need to use that in Obito a lot more. I don't know why I haven't. You know, one of the bad habits that I got from playing Storm 3 as aggressively as I did back in the day was in the other Storm games where there's a character who was considered overpowered, I'd naturally not use it just so people wouldn't be like, oh, you only win because you got OP characters. Like, now I don't care about that, but it definitely affects me. Like, there's be a character that's really good like Obito, and I just don't touch him, like, as I should, but I don't know. The game's dead. This is a lot of hindsight thoughts. Regardless, I mean, actually, no, I did play with him for a video, but like, I don't know. Never as much as I probably should have. Anywho, as you can see within my regular conversation, my health is just depleted. It's left the chat. And at this point, as maybe you might be confused, I don't know what happened. Even looking at it back now, what could I have done better? I asked myself these questions. It was just too much, bro. My brain was just smoking. It was blue screening, and I was stressed. I had a slight tear come down my left eye. My left eye specifically. I did an ultimate, didn't even mean to do it. Too much pressure can have you do too many things you don't mean to do. I've learned that. Regardless, I could say the only strat that I could possibly have, at this point, I didn't even feel confident to say I can take a stock off, honestly. But what I wanted to try to do at the very least was try to get the Afro combo. That was the only thing I wanted to see if I could do, so I could feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's hope. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was mesmerized by this shit. Now, one of the things that I remember the game used to have, to where it doesn't have it anymore, but you used to be able to switch out supports and have your supports do like full combos and shit, pretty much putting up a wall of punches to protect you and then go in and do some crazy shit. That no longer is in the game, but I loved watching that, bro. If you were a veteran of the Storm 4 specifically to any degree, let me know if you missed that patch or missed the post-patch Storm 4 that had that. And then this cancel, bro. This cancel. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's crazy to me that I didn't even register getting 2 stock at the time fighting this. That's how fast everything went by. I'm pretty sure, though, I do press the rematch button, so there's no need for me to... I mean, I'm still scared. I don't really want to see this. No, this is hurting my feelings. This was the match where I regretted changing my team the first time, because I don't even know where I began to observe what he did in the last match. I have no strat. This is literally just a petty match. Like, I'm scared, bro. Not actually, but I don't know. I still have a lot more fun with this. Like, I think my days of just doing regular rank and, you know what I'm saying, the skill that I got where it's at is over. Like, if I'm gonna play this game, I either gotta learn or watch other people play at this level and just commentate over it. That's it. I can't do the regular anymore, bro. And you know what I think that's a big reason why it's like that now? I think it's fighters, bro. Like, fighters definitely raised the threshold of my entertainment bar to what I gotta see happening to really enjoy myself. I'm not saying that Storm doesn't have like some technical things going on in the game, but like, you gotta dig deep to find it, because it's very easy to press circle, circle, circle and just be really good at moving to get a W. And you know, that's kind of what you're seeing now with the progress I'm making now. Like I have some level of intellect to hit at the right time and get where I need to be at certain spots, but not in the large scale of things. It's not enough to truly get a W or say I'm better in any form or facet. But regardless, unnecessary, by the way. I don't even know why he did that. He didn't need to do that, but he styled on my ass. Looking at this back, bro. Man, like, is it worth getting this level of skill? Let me know down below. There's no like goal for this, but would you truly be interested in seeing me like get to this level? Like, it's gonna be in parts, right? Like right now on Fighter, you're seeing me creep up to decent properly. Here, I think I'll be a lot faster because just I can learn a lot of this from a YouTube video. But yeah, let me know. Regardless, at this point, it's just clutching the butt cheeks and seeing what happens. The other person that I usually play a lot that plays like this, I did a video of him before a long time ago, the homie Dark Mask. I don't know who's better nowadays, because I remember back way when there was always like a question, who's better between Playco and Dark Mask. I don't know, I gotta ask him and see, get an honest opinion from both of them, but Playco's definitely looking like he knows a lot more, if anything. So regardless, as you can see, it's the end, bro. It's the end. It's the end. It is the end. And it's a sad end. But hey, I had fun. I learned a lot. I learned what it's like to get your ass beat with your hands up in the air. And just to show, like, y'all might think I'm good, but I'm nowhere near the peak of where good is in this game. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later. 10,000 to see the Gods fight if you're interested in that. And bye.